Hi everyone, Lisa from Spellbound Miniatures here, and today it's a very quick tutorial how to make this cute medieval bookcase from craft board on your Cricut maker. Here are all the pieces cut in craft board, but of course you can swap out the material to basswood or mat board. Just bear in mind the overall depth, you might need to cut less layers. I have 5 layers of craft board here for each shape, except for the bottom row, which is 1 layer each. And I simply glue all the layers together. I glue mine in pairs of 2 and then glue those to each other. That helps keep the edges straight. This is the back of the bookcase and it is optional, but I think it adds strength to the overall project and also stops the books falling off the back of the shelves. I found it easier to glue the 2 outside slats on first and simply line them up flush with the edges of the back, put the middle one on next, and then fill in the gaps with the last 2 pieces. Once everything has been dried and pressed together, we just need to make the pegs. I make these with cocktail sticks and this very handy handheld mitre cutter. I'll put a link to this cutter on our tools and resources page on the website. Just simply decide the size of the pegs that you would like, cut them off, keeping your fingers well out of the way, and use some sandpaper to rub down any rough edges. If you'd like to stain your craft board or paint it, now is a good time to do that. I'm using this walnut coloured wood dye for this particular project. I use the same very old cheap paintbrush and a piece of vinyl table covering, and I keep those constantly to one side to stain pieces. I don't bother cleaning them up in between. I use a wooden kebab skewer to hold the pieces down to keep my fingers out of the way, and apply several coats of the wood dye on both sides and not forgetting the edges. I'm going to show you how to construct it using the unstained pieces because it's lighter and easier to see. We simply put one shelf into the slot, make sure it's square, and pop a peg in from the top down. Repeat that on all 3 shelves on one side and do the same on the other side. I would glue the shelves and pegs in place now to make it nice and sturdy, but if you glue the black piece on by putting glue on the edges of the shelves, it becomes super sturdy. So here we have the finished bookcase. I gave it a couple of coats of matte varnish. It just adds a nice luster and brings the wood stain to life. As you can see, this is a perfect accessory for our Medieval Book Nook project. Go and check out those videos if you haven't watched them yet, and click subscribe to our YouTube channel so you'll see any more videos that we release as soon as they're published. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you soon.